the difference between what's the difference between thinking about wanting to do something or wanting to be somewhere and actually the destination of getting there? It's like one just switches over and you're there, and the other one is like, well, this is what you need to do, you know? It's like if you want to see what the outcome would be, then you can just think of it, I guess, but there's just so much more that goes into a story than things, you know? It's like you want different things. Deep down you want, like, desire. Like, there's nothing strong enough to go against it. It's just like, this is what I'm gonna do. You can think of things, but what? There's some type of fear factor between thinking of doing them and the effort, fear, time, confidence. It kind of goes with fear. Just like people always get stopped. It's like, oh, I did the same thing that I always do, you know. It's like, it's because of where you are. And you can't change where you are by saying, I want to be in that other place. You change where you are by starting up your vehicle and being like, I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just change in general that's like, we need you. Just change things. If you want the thing to change, change things. Outside things, inside things. And eventually, the middle ground between what you see and what you feel is how you see it. It just changes. But you can't check in on whether or not you've changed and challenge it every time you get a tiny little piece of potentiality of thinking different or wanting to do it different, or however you want to word it. So, I think the key to all this, the key to all this is breaking down what you really want each time you feel a certain way with strong energy backing it up. Break it down. Break it down. When we're not doing well, we're usually doing one of two things or both. We are either specifying the negatives, we're going in layers and layers and depths into the stuff that sucks and making it more personal and hitting it deeper and harder to let go, and it's hitting more subjects that are affecting us more, for a lot of us, many of us at least. Intensifying the shit. It's like getting a magnifying glass and looking closer into what's hurting you. I mean, it sounds crazy, but we do it. The fuck? So anyway, on the opposite side of that, using polarity, some type of inversion technique to where you double opposite what you just said. However the hell it's worded. We also, what's it called? Not specify, not go into, but we generalize the positives. Things that are helpful, or things that are strong that we appreciate, or usually appreciate. And we don't get into the stuff that is good or could be helpful, or, you know, the times that you believed, or the times that you thought nothing good could come of it, or something like that. And then just boom. Life wants to happen to you. It wants to happen to you and me for itself. But like, it needs people to play with it. And to play your best is to understand the game the best. And that's really what all this is about, man. Woman, lady, gent, gentleman. I do that a lot, say man and dude. It's about figuring out how to not work this game or system, but use it, because it's here. And so are we. And there's a lot of stuff that needs upgrading, you know, or abolishment. Yeah. So, we're not doing well. We intensify the shit, the things that don't help, the things that hurt. We actually zoom in on the stuff that hurts. And the closer we go in, and the more layers we go into it, the more it hurts, man. Shit don't go right away. Come on now. Remember. That's not where we're supposed to be. So yeah. We're all just trying to work it. Which is great. But really need to understand that only the moment you're in is the most important moment. So every moment is very, very important. And you want to utilize them, understand yourself and your life, and slow down. Just a little bit. Just slow down. Get to a place to where you say, wow, I haven't felt like this in a while. This is actually really nice. I feel like this is helpful. I want to do this sometimes, or every day. Whatever it is. Just find something. Find something. And feel more like you. Until next time, I'll see you.